I wouldn't suggest qualifying for the World Equestrian Games and planning a wedding in the same year to anyone. I may have had a bridezilla day here or there, but it all came together just perfectly. You know, I've been competing in endurance for over 20 years, so always you're looking forward to the next horse. And so I had a Galate and was just thinking about him and bringing a young horse along, so I really wasn't concerned about this way. Either, you know, the stars align or they don't, depending on where your horse is, and it was just one of those things that everything just fell into place perfectly for us. Melody was qualifying her younger horse for the World Equestrian Games, so that's why she offered me Synthetic. Synthetic has had an amazing long career with Melody. He's been competing for 13 years, which is just incredible. He's almost 16 hands. He's a very large for an Arabian horse, and he's an Asgard Arabian out of the USA. So he is Russian and he's French breeding. And he's just been bred to work at the upper levels, and he's been flown all over the world for many international competitions. And I was really, really honored when Melody asked me if I would come down and ride him at Fitz in 2017 for the 100-mile ride. And at that point, we weren't 100% thinking about the World Equestrian Games, but that 100-mile race just went so incredibly well, and Synthetic is such a lovely horse and so talented to be partnered with that as soon as we finished and we were COC qualified, we just went, let's nominate. Synthetic is very calm and confident, so he's an easy horse to deal with. He is all business the morning of any competition. He's just focused on going down the trail, and there's no nonsense with him. He's just fantastic that way. We were fortunate to go back and do some more competitions this spring for qualifying, and they just went fantastically. The first one we went down to, I brought my young horse, and he came third in his first FEI 1-star, and then the very next day I rode in Synthetic in the 2-star, and he was first place in best condition horse, so it was just a magical weekend. I couldn't have done it without our pit crew. So Jeremy was right there looking after us both days. I think any amateur athlete always feels that they're a bit struggling for enough time to train, enough time for their relationships at home, and also if you're working full-time as well. So squeezing everything in a day can mean that you're up early and you're staying up late as well. But it's that passion, that love of the sport that keeps you doing it year after year after year.